conversations with world leaders, explaining to them why we did what we did. I expect this that the Security Council will meet today. It's not official yet, but we expect it to meet today at 3 p.m. And I will explain to the Council why we did what we did, and I expect the Security Council to understand the decision we took. Yes,
Mr. Ambassador, does Israel think that it has significantly dented Iran's nuclear program in last night's or early this morning's strikes, or does it feel that there's more left to do to eliminate this threat? And secondly, the Iranian foreign minister has said that Israel will live to regret this action. What is your response to that?
Well, first, we are still looking at what are the results from last night's attack. More than 200 aircraft participated in the operation, more than 100 targets, and we showed our capabilities, mainly the intelligence that we had, the whereabouts of the facilities, and what they were doing there. And we will continue to do whatever it takes.
On the radiation. And on the Iranian foreign minister.
Well, yeah, so it's nothing new there. For years they are threatening us. And by the way, they have already sent ballistic missiles into Israel. So we didn't wait for them to have a nuclear ability to assemble on the ballistic missiles. But we take seriously those threats. That's why we took this preemptive attack.
On the radiation, is there no worries that the attack on these facilities, especially from Natanz? I'm from Isfahan. I know that area. There are populations there that could be affected by the fallout of an attack like that. Do you have any worries about that? There's also many pictures of civilian casualties, women, children under rubble in Tehran. What kind of message are you sending to Iranian people?
So I'm telling to the Iranian people very directly that we have nothing against them. We know that they are suffering. We have seen the condition where they live. We thought the regime takes the funding for other things than supporting the people. And our fight is not against the people of Iran.
But they are dying.
And the attack was taken at a time when people were not in the streets, and we did everything we can to minimize civilian casualties. On radiation, I saw reports coming from Iran. I'm sure you know better than me. But those questions you should refer to the Iranian representative. Yes?
Besides diminishing Iran's nuclear capabilities, this regime change is undeclared aim also of this attack, or at least Iran for it.
So the goals of our operation are very clear. Is to make sure that Iran will not have nuclear capabilities, and to stop the ballistic missile operation. And I will elaborate on that. They producing hundreds of missiles. They wanted to get to a position where they can compete with Russia and the US regarding ballistic missiles. So we want to stop both the ballistic missile operation and the nuclear reactor. One last question, please.
Just a quick question. This kind of like a vicious cycle, back and forth, back and forth. Ambassador, is Israel open to a direct talk with Iranian counterpart if possible?
We are a peaceful nation. We had no conflict with Iran. They decided, because the radical ideas and ideology of the regime, not of the people, to attack Israel and to spend billions against us. But we have no conflict with Iran, no dispute with the Iranian people. And one can ask themselves why they're spending so much time and funding to send those money to the proxies and to build the capabilities to threaten Israel.
So Israel is willing to talk if they want.
We are a peaceful nation. We signed many peace treaties with many nations in the region. We hopefully will sign more treaties in the future. But when we see a radical regime that is threatened to annihilate us, we take it very seriously. Thank you very much.